Yo, what's going on? Top of the morning show. Man has the infamous Miss Charlie and the legendary KanivaOH. Man's been trying to get hold of this brother here for a
I got my
hot.
name wrong in the first 10 seconds, you know.
Say that again?
KanivaOH. You said Kaniva.
Explain that for the people straight away.
Rhymes.
Explain it.
Rhymes.
Explain this.
Can I va.
So what's the OH? What's the OH all about?
Basically, yeah. OH stands for Operation Hollywood. It basically means to move Hollywood on anyone that thought that like you're not someone in it, like you're not the thing or
Okay.
like you get me. So obviously I put the OH plus my brand at the end of my name. You get me?
Okay, cool. So obviously that's an L for me anyway this morning, guys. That's a straight L, but it's all right.
All
It's
right,
all
man.
right.
It happens to everyone, man.
Don't worry, man. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to
Oh
the
no, bro.
show. Thanks for actually coming out, man. How have things been anyway, bro?
Hectic, man. Just bare recording, bare planning, like collabs, all that kind of stuff. So trying to
Okay.
get out.
How's it been for COVID since the last time I saw you at Black Box? How's that all been in that?
I've just been recording. Obviously, like um, I never had to set up them times, innit? So it's
Yeah.
like I was in studios or whatever. Lockdown happened. I was like, no, I can't go however long without recording music.
Okay.
I built a setup in my yard. Got active. Started recording. Started making my tunes. I do everything myself now. I engineer all my stuff myself now. So to be honest, it was kind of a blessing in disguise still because I was spending bare peas on studio. I just did it myself.
Mm,
So kind of helped out still.
cool. So you're from South Battersea, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. How influential was So Solid to you? Because you're all quite local and stuff like that.
Like Mega, that's big bro. You feel me?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
Mega knew my older brother in it. So it's like
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Cool.
yeah. Them man are OGs, man. Even like, Harvey, like my youth
Yeah.
club. Like the youth club I went to, them lot went to when they were my age or whatever, innit? So
Okay.
Harvey would come and do like little shows with us and all that kind of stuff. So you get me? So man's growing up around them, man.
Okay. I mean, for me, from outside looking in, I always find it a bit interesting where I don't really see So Solid like. I don't want to say they don't push. I don't want to disrespect them like that, but I
Mm.
haven't really seen them integrate that much with anything from Battersea after them. If that makes any sense.
No, they are.
Like youth,
They
like
are.
you, I would consider you like part of like the new gen, or furthermore,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call you as old school as them, man. But haven't really seen
Yeah.
them work with in the last 10 years. I can't really say visually. I've seen the So Solid brand endorse somebody from that area.
I can name a few people.
Okay, cool. You can. Then I can't. It's,
Clue.
okay.
Clue.
All right.
We'll
Clue.
put Clue.
Yeah.
Burner. And Burner's doing well. Obviously, he's in jail right now, but yeah, Burner.
Yeah.
They so.
Mm.
All them Junction ones, like anyone from Junction that you've seen doing
But I
well.
don't publicly see them. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places, or maybe because
No,
you're more
Mega,
affiliated.
Mega, definitely, Mega and Swiss definitely do
Okay. Cool.
because Mega's son is part of that era, part of that batch.
Okay. Cool.
His son's team, so anything that they're involved in,
Mm.
Mega actually pushes, or probably more
Okay.
behind the scenes stuff as well, because Mega's big on giving wisdom. You feel me? Very big
Yeah.
on giving wisdom in it. So even if it's not like a public thing,
Yeah.
probably some wisdom or light he shed on something for them to. You get
Yeah.
me?
He's always
So,
prepared to give knowledge to people.
of
Still,
course, like
always.
there's been times when I needed advice, he sat me down and you get me. Anything I needed to know, needed to understand, he broke down for me. So
Okay. I've got to ask you the Mad About Bars you sent for what's it called? Joe. You didn't send, but you put out
oh, the one
Joe.
mic thing, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
The Mad About Bars of the Kenny All Star and
yeah,
obviously the Joe Eclipser.
yeah,
No, and also you said you was gonna send for posted, but he put you on the one mic.
yeah, yeah.
Where's that energy coming from?
Can't lie, I've had that freestyle for like a year. It's been sitting
Oh,
there.
okay.
Yeah, I've had it for time. You get me? But I should have got a man about bars time ago. That's one
Mm,
thing. Obviously, God's time is the best, innit? So if I didn't get it, maybe I wasn't meant to get it then. But in my opinion, like talent wise, I should have got it
mm.
from time. So that's that. And I messed with Kenny on a separate one. I messed with him, innit? You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Like I
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
like you get me
Okay,
as
cool.
people. Joey as well. I've known Joey for Time.
Yeah, of course.
I should have been put on these things from time, but I haven't. I hear that. Posty, I was signed to him. You get me? So
Oh,
if
was
I'm not
you?
getting, yeah, I was one of the first people that signed to Graham Daily.
Do you know
But
what?
what happened? I want to know. I really want to
Go
know
on,
what
Charlie. Yeah,
happened.
you go, G Charlie. Go.
I shouted them to get help after Black Box came out. I shouted them to get help with videos. So then Griff was advising me on how to release my videos. And then I was like, cool, I got bare songs I got right now. I just want to come for a meeting, sit down, and you lot can help me plan. Because I want to do something where at least like I'm dropping a video a month or I'm consistent with you guys so we can build up. I don't want any favors. I pay for everything. But all I want is just the relationship to grow so man can get me build how everyone else does. They were like, cool, come to the meeting. I go to the meeting. I played them a couple tunes and then I played OK. And they were like, yeah, we want to sign this. And I was like, sign it? Like, what? You lot are a YouTube channel? And then they were like, nah, we just got a label. We just made our label in Warner under Parliament. So we ain't signed no one yet, but we want you to be one of the first. So I was like, oh shit. I wasn't really ready for that. You get me? And then back and forth, sent man a contract, got my lawyer, went back and forth, patting the door. But I only signed for a single.
Okay.
I signed a single. Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that conversation? Was that conversation with Posty, the man himself?
It was with Alex, and then Posty oversaw everything, and then
Okay.
afterwards, and then obviously I've met him bare times since.
Okay.
So like, yeah, and then yeah, so one of them ones where I had my deal. Obviously, I came out the door. I'm still on cool terms with them and stuff. But also, the same way I feel like I should have got a man about bars, or I should have got a behind bars, or whatever it is, or a daily duppy. I should have got a daily duppy as well. But I feel like with them, they're the only ones that broke it down as we want you to be in a better position in terms of your views before we do that, because it might not propel as much as it might not do as much as it's meant to do.
Yeah.
If you do it at an early stage.
Yeah, of course.
I can respect that. I feel like with the other platforms, I didn't get that until more recently. So when I wrote those bars, it was you may have just trying to violate me because my clout's not up.
Yeah.
That's the way I saw it. So when I wrote the freestyle, it was like, I don't really give a fuck who I'm talking about. Hence why like I said Posty's name as well. And it's on his thing. And, like, even when they heard it, they didn't want to everyone else was like, before Posty heard it, they were like, we can't put this out. You're talking about the boss.
Yeah, of course.
How can you do that? Like, you're gonna have to change the name and put it to someone who's like, you can put someone in Graham Daily, but someone that's not the boss.
Yeah.
And I was like, doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I'm saying it because it's the boss. You get me? I'm trying to get this reaction. And then Posty walks in.
Because it's ended up on there, right?
Posty walks in, and then they're like, we got to show you something. And he's like, yeah, run it. And he's listening, and they're like, he heard it, and he was like, yeah, this is cold. Smart guy, put it out.
Okay.
Get me? So Post heard it and was like, I respect what he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I didn't say you man are pricks. I didn't say you man are dickheads. I didn't say suck yourself. I didn't say anything mad. All I said was, where's my freestyle? Where's my freestyle? I would have asked you as well, but you gave me this freestyle.
Oh, yeah, of course.
If you break it down like that, I'm actually not saying anything mad. However, the way music works and the way you say things, all they hear is, oi, oi, and it's like, oh my days. And that's just the game, innit? So.
But to be fair, that hype is good. Like, that hype is actually what you need. Right. It helps you to keep consistent, and it also helps people to be like, "Raw, let me tap in and see what that's saying." Like, "Raw, Posty actually put that." It creates hype. Do you know what I mean?
Like there was people on Twitter talking about, if you sent that to me, it would have never seen the light of day. And they don't care because he's still paying them the upload fee. And I'm thinking, upload fee for what? They asked me for the freestyle, you know. I didn't ask for the freestyle. They shouted me to do this freestyle. You get me? I was the pilot of One Mic. I was the first ever one. When they tested it, I shot it, and it didn't look how it looks now. It was in an all-white room with a handheld mic, like a little handheld mic, in an all-white room with just one JBL speaker. That was it. It wasn't fancy at all. The look wasn't meant to look like that.
Okay.
I done the pilot. They showed JBL. and then JBR said, "Nah, let's do it bigger budget, and we're going to redo it."
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why it looks how it looks now.
Okay.
Nice.
So when guys on Twitter talking
A
about,
lot of
oh
history there, man.
yeah, like so when guys are like, oh yeah, upload fee, and he doesn't care because Posty's still gonna make money off him, and then he probably shouted it. Nah, bro, they shouted, man. I've done my thing. It's business. Post knows what he's doing. He knows that I'm good. If not, he would have never signed me in the first place. All these things,
Right.
but I feel like the scene's a bit weird, man. People just like to say whatever they want on socials and they do their
That's
thing,
true.
but yeah,
Was
man,
that
I just let them talk.
was that the same time J1 and everyone else was kind of getting signed or pushed by GRM?
Me and J1 got signed in the same week.
That's what I would have. That's what I thought. There were because there was
That's
a
how I know
few.
him. That's how I know
Yeah,
him.
there was a few of you that got signed in the same around that same particular time and was being promoted as like ones to
Me,
watch. I remember.
yeah.
I
Me,
remember that.
J1, J Silver,
That's
J
it.
Styles, Bear J's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I remember that.
Slim, Ayo Britain.
Yes, there was a long list of like 10 or there was like 10 to 15 of you. I think maybe
Yeah,
10 that was like right, you just been signed, and I remember it.
yeah,
I remember it clearly because I remember all. I remember that list, and it was. I just wanted to know if that was
yeah. I
around that
think
same
J1
time.
J1's done the best, clearly. Like
Yeah.
flown.
But
Slim
people,
would have
people
done better, but he got put in jail. So
okay. People hate on
yeah.
J1 in my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't think he's the greatest, but I do think there's a level of hate just because he has just become that successful, and people try to go on like he's got that Stormzy voice or whatever it
The thing is, yeah, one, Jay works hard, man.
is.
Like I don't think people see. Like, I don't think people deep like he's sitting on a lot of music as well.
Yeah.
Like he actually works better hard. That's one. Two, you see these artists that you meet and they're like they might seem a certain way on socials,
Mm-hmm.
and then you meet them in person and they're just dickheads or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Jay's actually that humble in real life. Like he's actually
Mm-hmm.
just dumb humble. Like I've never reached out and he didn't know me from Adam. You feel me? But
Mm-hmm.
humble Don, like he's humble. He's a nice person. You feel me? So I feel like the hate's a bit. He might not be mad lyrical,
Yeah, exactly.
but at the end of the day, his sound sells. Like he wouldn't chart if he wasn't making a sound that works. He wouldn't have as much money as he does if he wasn't making a sound that works. You get me?
That
It
Stormzy
like
sound, yeah.
works, innit? I feel like man would just get angry for anything.
That
Like
Stormzy sound, yeah.
um,
If he doesn't make that Stormzy sound.
I don't think he sounds anything like Storms, you know.
Yeah. That's your friend, so I hear you.
No,
Shout out
because I
to
know Storms
J1.
as well, though. No, because Storms is my guy as well. So I
No,
can't.
okay, cool. But I know
He don't sound
J1's your
nothing
guy.
like Storms.
J1's your guy. J1's.
Yeah,
I
but I don't think he
know.
sounds nothing like Storms.
All right, cool. I want to ask you a very inspiring question here that I found out on your Twitter. You said here you went homeless. You was homeless, and then you performed in Napa in
Yeah,
2015. Like,
yeah.
talk me through that. Like, that's
I got
inspirational, bruv.
I got kicked out 2014 December.
Mm.
Yeah, December 2014. Homeless for a year. I done a mad thing that I'm not gonna say. Done
Yeah,
a mad
cool.
thing. Got my peas. Got to Napa. Was doing events out there, trying to make bread.
Okay.
Performed out there. I met just bare artists out there. Obviously, all the Napa people, like people that run stuff out there. I
Yeah.
got a good relationship with them now. You get me? Like and then yeah, like it was just mad. But then my passport got stolen, so I was stuck in Napa for ages.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, like they didn't even steal my whole passport. They ripped out the main page and put it back in my bag, so I wouldn't realize.
Oh,
So when
stress.
it was time to book my flight home, man was just stuck, and I didn't have bread either because I used my last bit of bread to get my ticket. And that.
Yeah.
So it was like I had to. I remember I was there for so long. Storms came, went home, went down, went home, and came back, and I was still in Napa.
Right. Okay.
And he was just there like, yeah, if you need peas to get your
Yeah. Thing so.
passport and everything, when I get home, shout me and I'll just wire you peas so you can do it because you've been here for too long, but you can come home.
Yeah.
And I was still like, but I ended up patting it myself in the end, and then I just got back home.
Okay. And then
So it was a mad time.
I mean, it might be a little bit intimate, but how did you get back? How did you actually did you have to work?
Like,
Did you have to find a job?
yeah, like I had to just grind out there and just just do my thing. But it was like getting a new passport. You see, when you lose your passport, the embassy isn't in Ayia Napa either. It's in Nicosia. That's like losing your passport in London and having to go get it in Brighton.
okay.
So imagine I have to get cab out of the town to like the other city. That's already a lot of money there and back.
I was about to be mad ignorant, boy, and say just get a train, but I hear you. Sorry.
Nah, Napa's a whole different ballgame. You'll get lost. So it's like I have to get a cab there and back.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to buy the new passport on the spot. Plus, you have to take a passport photo on the spot.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then your ticket has to be booked as well. So I had to buy another ticket again on the spot as well.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And then even the passport that they give you, it's only a temporary one. So when I get back to ends, they take that. So I've got no passport. I've got to re-get a whole new passport in ends all over again as well.
Snap.
So it was just mad. Like it was just mad.
You have to pay for a passport as well. It wasn't even a real proper passport.
So like the temporary passport is like I think like nearly £2 or like one something. And then like cab all the way there and back. I got it for cheaper because the cab guys, man, knew them, innit? Because obviously I've been working out there, so they bust me a bit. But if I wasn't like doing events and known with like the boss people and that,
okay,
at least a couple bills on cab as well. Like maybe like 120 on cab or 150 on cab or something mad like that. That's already about £300.
So you was fully out there then, just stuck.
Yeah, like man was out stuck.
Mad,
Crazy.
Do you know what? I'm a big believer of everything happens for a reason. What did you learn while you were out there? Because you said you were working with you were working with promoters and stuff. Was you working like on events and that?
Like the main promoters in like Napa, like man, not all of them. Like Dammy does all them. You see all the big beach parties. You see all these man perform at and all that kind of stuff. Like the organizer for that, me and I'm really good friends now. The owners of like the people that used to own that beach, I'm cool with them. Like people that own some of the biggest clubs there, I'm cool with them. Like their sons are artists. Well, Sniper, like I'm cool with him as well.
Okay.
You get me? So it's like I was meeting a lot of people. Like obviously I was out there. Storms came out. I'm with him. So it's like I'm meeting everyone.
Yeah.
Met Wiley out there. Like you get me? All these artists that are coming through, they're all performing in the clubs that I'm in or promoting at. So it's like I'm only gonna meet you because it's my rave. You get me? Like
yeah.
Just like that. So yeah, it's crazy though, man. Napa's a mad place. Like
I gotta ask you, man. So it says you said here in 2016 you were housed, but then life support and fatherhood.
Yeah.
What's the life support about, man?
So Westwood shouts me.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, crib session. I've gone lit, calm. What day? He says 18th of September. I've gone. Nah. He sent me another date and then he changed it. And then he's like 18th September. I was like, cool. And then the night before I went radio, like Grime Radio or whatever. And then got back that night, I was feeling sick. These times I still had a day job, innit? So I used to work night shift.
Okay.
So I've even told them the day before, oh yeah, I'm gonna come in and do overtime because I want more peas. So I've gone to radio, finished at like 11, gone home, fell asleep, woken up about 3. I used to go to work at 3:40.
Yeah.
But the same reason I worked at was like down the road, like literally walking distance, and so I was like, cool. So I get up, but it's like I'm trying to get up, I can't get up, and my head's pounding. Like when I say pounding, like literally like someone's getting a hammer and licking me in my temple. Literally.
Oh right, okay.
I'm just there like, what's wrong with me? My throat's hurting as well. I feel bare hot. So I go downstairs and then I try to get water, collapse. I'm thinking, cool. I call ambulance. Ambulance says, my symptoms don't sound so severe that I'm like a priority. So they'll get to me when they get to me, basically. So they come in like,
oh yeah?
2 hours, yeah? What?
I said, oh yeah?
Man saying bye to the people in the house, man.
Go on.
But yeah, so obviously, like, boom. They get to me like 2 hours later. By this point, I've crawled up to my room again. Just like sweating, man, can't breathe too tough. And then I go A&E. They're like, you've got they go A&E. Remember, it's September, so it's September. It should be cold, mad freezing. I'm literally in a t-shirt and shorts, sweating buckets. Like everyone in there's calm, wearing big jackets. Big winter, I'm sweating buckets. Like I eventually get seen to after time. They told me I've got mild tonsillitis and a fever, flu. I've gone, nah, G, just don't feel right.
Yeah.
I don't. They're like, that's what you've got. I've gone, fuck it, I'll discharge myself and I'm out.
Mm.
Cut. I text Westwood and I say, oh yeah, I just come out A&E, but it's cool. I'm gonna firm it. I'm gonna fall asleep, wake up, we're good. Text with the man them, we're still good. Come out A&E, we're all good. This is like 10 a.m. now.
Mm.
Cool. Wake up. I'm like, yeah, man's calm. Get up, start getting ready, everything. Get to the bathroom. I'm looking in the mirror and I just go, boom, drop, collapsed again. I can barely feel my body. Like I'm just there, like out of it. I didn't charge my phone when I fell asleep either.
Oh
So
no.
imagine like I'm crawling to my room to call my brethren who was meant to come and pick up stuff
Yeah.
from my yard. So I've told her as well, come at this time because I'm going to be going to Westwood's house at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So come at the same time. So when I'm leaving, I can just pass you my stuff. And if you're driving, you can just drop me on that way because it's towards where you're going anyway. She's
Yeah.
gone, yeah, calm. I'm going to go work, leave and come pick up my stuff. I'm going, cool. I'm crawled to my bed to try and text her to say, I've collapsed, help. My phone dies.
Oh my days.
So at this
What
point
on
now,
earth?
at this point now, man's literally just like in my room. I'm like, you know when you're on the floor, but your back's on the bed.
Yeah.
So you're kind of sat up, but I'm on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just there like, by this point, I can't breathe in it. So, all right, I'm telling you the symptoms. When I tell you what's actually wrong with me, it'll make sense in it. So boom. She comes to the yard, but luckily I left my key under the mat and I said, if I fall oversleep, just come in and wake me up because I need to get to this thing. I can't be late in it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's banging on the door, banging on the door. My window's open and I'm just going, because I'm in mad pain as well.
Mm-hmm.
My chest hurts. My migraine is crazy. I'm in mad pain. I've taken no medication. I'm just out of it. So she can hear me shouting in pain. And then she's like, how do I get in the house? And I've gone, Matt. I'm shouting Matt. But remember, I'm not breathing I'm hardly breathing as well.
Yeah.
Gets in the yard, finds me on the floor, basically out of it, calls ambulance. They come on an emergency one now because she's saying I'm not breathing properly.
Yeah, of course.
They check my heart rate and stuff and they're like, yeah, your blood pressure's like 60 something. And like your heart rate is like 30 going down. That's like stupid low. Like it's not normal low. So basically, I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, it seems to us like there's no blood going around your body right now. So we need to get you to a hospital now. So they've even gone, legally we can't even move you yet because your blood pressure that's so low. It looks like if a clot happens, you're fucked. So they had to call another paramedic to get a stool to put my legs in the air to make me straight to try and make the blood go around my body because it's not going around. When they get it to like 70, they're like, we have to ask you. It's now or never, innit? What do you want to do? If you say no, we won't move you. We'll try and make it go up from here. If you want to risk it. But if you're cool right now, what do you want to do? I've gone, move me, bro. Like, take me. Get me in a wheelchair. They put me in an ambulance. Boom, mango thing. They get me in now. They're doing tests and they go, yeah. Okay, can you hear me? I'm just there like, I've got a gas mask on in it because I can't breathe either. I can't breathe by myself at this point. I can't breathe. My body's just like vegetable. I can't move. Nothing. All I can do is like,
No
I
way.
move my fingers I can move. Everything else, myth. Like it hurts or like it's mad. And I've got a mad pain in like my chest as well. Like I can't even describe it. My pain in my chest, my pain in my head is just crazy, innit? So boom, they get me into A&E now and they're hooking me up to like machines and stuff and they're like, basically, can you hear me? I've gone, they're like, cool. You've got a virus on your heart and your heart's not beating right now. So what we're going to try and do is keep your heart stable. So just try and you get me with it. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I can't talk to anyone. I've got a mask on my thing. They've put me to 2 drips because I've got no fluid in my body as well. Like, because what happened was as well, I was sick. Before I passed out as well, I was sick. And what happened was, I must have threw up and went toilet everything and got rid of all the fluid in my body. If your body has no fluid to work with your blood, your body just collapses, innit? There's nothing to work with. Yeah. So my body collapsed, turned vegetable, basically. So when they're like, your heart's not beating, they put 2 drips to try and bring me back. I've got a gas mask on. I'm connected to heart monitors. I've got a catheter. I can't move. I'm vegetable. You get me? So now they've gone, have you got a phone? I've gone, yeah. Obviously, I charged my phone when they were trying to help me in my house, innit? They've gone, can you give your phone to your friend so she can call your family? So I've gone, as she's taken my phone out, she's gone typing your password, innit? I've looked and my phone's gone zzz. And my BM sent a picture like, yeah, she's here. And my daughter's born at the exact moment that it's gone to.
no.
But at this point as well, my family don't know that I've got anyone pregnant. This girl doesn't know I've got anyone pregnant. No one knows anything.
Hey, Charlie,
So it's like,
you've kept that one to yourself.
yeah. So it's like,
Hey,
bro, it's mad. It's literally like,
hey.
it's literally like raw. So I'm about to die. My kid's just born. No one knows my kid's just born. If I die right now, no one is going to know until this girl says anything.
Yeah,
and if she doesn't say
exactly.
anything, then no one's ever going to know anything. Like, I've just come from homelessness as well, so I'm not really on the best terms with my family as well. I don't really talk to them.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, my mom's going to have to come, see me dying. At some point before I die, I have to tell her, oh, you've also got a grandchild.
Oh, no.
On top of all of this, Westwood's still sitting there thinking, yeah, where's this guy, man?
Oh, yeah, he's waiting for you.
Fam, they're just still waiting there thinking, what am I put this done? All in the 24 hours, bro.
Wow.
You get me? And then like when it got to like the second or third day, I was like, I'm in ICU in it. Someone else thought I'm just there like, I got a gas mask on. I'm literally gone, Mom, there's something I gotta tell you.
Oh no.
I might die. Yeah, I might have a ute. And she's gone,
Might.
What? Wait, hold on. Did you say it like that? Yeah, Mum, I might have a ute.
No, obviously, I still got to do paternity and them things in it, because obviously, you get me? It's not my girl or nothing I've had a ute with. It's just, you get me? So obviously,
So wait, hold on. You're Ghanaian, though, innit? You're Ghanaian, innit?
100%, I'm Ghanaian.
So what was that? What was that? What was that? You know what I mean? What was you saying?
She thought I was joking. She thought I was joking.
Did she say Kwasia? Initially?
She said a lot of them. She thought a lot of them. You know what I mean? Like, she thought I was joking, innit? So she was just there like, you're always playing these dumb games. There's no time to be playing games. You're all sick. You shouldn't even be talking too much.
Yeah.
And I'm there like, nah. But cause like my brethren's come with my mum, and she like, this is like my childhood friend, innit? Like she my mum. I told her what was going on from before. So when I got the girl pregnant, whatever, I told her, innit? But she looked at my brethren and gone, is he joking? And she's gone, Auntie, yes. Yeah, it's mad.
It's mad.
And that's when she's gone, hey! And then she's gone,
then it's calm. It's calm.
It's calm. And then, and then she was just like, but she was happy though, man.
Yeah, of course.
As much as like African moms might chat rubbish, it's their dream to be a grandmother. So it's like,
I know. They purposely scare you growing up, innit? Don't be like those other ones that have children, Ellie. But the child comes here, they're excited. Oh, my grandchild. Oh,
they want the child more than you.
They are going to be that.
Listen, facts. They want the child more than you, fam.
Yeah, and it's like all of that shookness was for what?
Listen, my mom was haps. She was haps. She was even like, okay, so now that the child's here, what are you gonna marry this girl?
Yeah, that's the next one. When are you going to get married?
So you're crazy. I'm mad. It will never happen.
Mad
that
thing.
one day will never happen. But yeah, man,
That's a serious. Well, thank God you're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It turned out I had meningitis still.
Okay.
Oh my God! Do you know what I was gonna say to you? I swear that's meningitis.
Yeah,
that's meningitis. Very similar thing. When you said you went tachycardic, where your heart just weren't beating properly, and you went, that happened to me when I was younger.
Where?
Jeez.
Everyone has meningitis when they're kids.
No. Man never had that. Don't add me to you lot meningitis crew still. Man never had that. Never had meningitis.
I wouldn't wish it on anyone. When I say it's the maddest thing I experienced.
No, it's crazy.
To not be able to move, couldn't go to the toilet myself, couldn't do anything, couldn't really talk. Nothing. I need a gas mask. I'm in mad pain. And when you're on life support as well, remember as well, they didn't know what was wrong with me for the first like 3-4 days. So I'm getting injected every hour to take my blood, every 3 hours to check my blood to see what's wrong with me. They got to continuously test me. I hate needles. To get injected every 3 hours.
Yeah, that's stress.
For days on end. And you can't sleep as well. They wake you up. They can't take the injection when you're sleeping as well. So they got to wake you up. So middle of the night, they're waking up to inject me. And I can only sleep like this. I'm straight. I can't sleep on my side. I'm hooked up to bare stuff.
Oh, wow.
So you don't really sleep either. And when they told me, they were like, it went into your throat and it regularly went straight to your heart. And then attacked your heart. So your heart stopped beating and went all the way down.
Oh gosh. Well,
And that's
thank
what
God.
happened. But they were like, luckily, my immune system is actually really good. I don't get ill much. So that kept me alive long enough with the antibiotics they were trying to give me to then until they figured it out, and then you get me.
Thank God, man. Thank
Do you
God
know what
you're
I
right.
just wanted about that about meningitis that they just can't figure it out because I had a very similar story where I went into A&E. Literally, my brother carried me into A&E like just some. I couldn't move. I couldn't. My vision went as well, and then they were just like, "Oh no, send her home. She's fine. Send her home." Within a couple hours, I was back. My brother was like, "I'm not leaving. I'm not taking her this time. We're not leaving." Do you know what I mean? It turns out, yeah, I could have died if they just kept sending me home.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I can't lie. I know 2 people that died from meningitis. The same thing. Went to hospital, got sent home, and by the time they went back, they died.
Hey,
The crazy thing
shout
still,
out to everyone that's ever suffered from that. I know I tried to make a quick joke still, but
no, it's a serious thing still.
on
It's
a
a serious
serious
thing.
thing, meningitis, man.
It's
I
crazy.
want to ask you, man, your relationship with the late cadet, man. How close was you guys?
That big, bro. Literally.
Okay, how did you lot meet up? How did you meet up with cadet? Like, how
Um,
because
he
you
went to record. He went to record in my neighbor's block. So literally, the youth that lived across the road from me at the time. He recorded in his yard, and I remember him texting me. Obviously, these are gypset days, isn't it? So it's like,
Oh, okay, all right, okay,
but I'm like 15. I think I was like 14, 15.
all right.
So to him, he's all texting me like, yeah, I don't make it bait, yeah. But I'm engineering for cadet right now, innit? Obviously, come over, but just be quiet, innit? Like, don't
Yeah,
embarrass
yeah,
me. You
yeah,
get me?
yeah,
So I'm all thinking, rah, big gypset. No, I'm going to the house.
yeah.
I'm
Of
gonna go
course.
and rap right now. I'll be gypset by tomorrow. You know
Yeah,
them ones. I
yeah,
was
yeah,
thinking, yeah,
yeah,
this is
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
time.
This is
This is
it.
my
This is
time.
the moment.
This is the moment. I went in that room, didn't say a fucking word to anyone. I sat there quiet as a mouse and watched man I record. And like, Cabs had that speech thing as well. So them times like how clear he spoke before obviously he passed whatever as an older person. It's a way clearer than how he spoke when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like Cad used to mumble a bit, innit? So it's like he's just bare hood, big chain, big
Yeah.
Aquamaster. Aquamaster was the thing back then.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
yeah.
me?
Of course.
And he's all like, man. I'm just there like,
What
yes, yes, sir.
was this the grime days?
Yeah, like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
proper. He's just talking. I'm just there like, I don't understand half the things you said, but yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Mr. Cadet. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Them ones. Whatever I gotta say to join you lot's team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
then we all made one all-star tune together as well. We were
Okay.
all young as well. And then yeah, like time went on. And then me
Was you still in
became
Battersea them times?
no, I've moved around. I've lived in Battersea, I've lived in Mitcham, I've
Oh
lived
right,
in
okay, cool.
like you get me? So it's like, right, yeah, like I started doing shows, but he stopped doing music. He was just doing roads really, innit? And then my manager at the time was Cadet's manager as well.
Okay.
But he was like to me, I need to get Cads back. Like he doesn't think this music thing really works that well. And obviously around these times when he's not close with Crept and stuff.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So he's really just not seeing music as a thing.
Yeah, he would have felt at the time he would have felt left out by Crept anyway.
Yeah, so he was just there like, forget music, man. Like I can rap, but forget it. I'm gonna do other stuff. I'm making money. So then I used to go to one open mic every week, and that's where like a lot of us met. So like Miss Banks used to go to this open mic. Big Tobes used to go to this open mic. Avelino used to go to this open mic. Nadia Rose, Storms will come sometimes. Cash, a lot of people. We all used to go to one open mic.
Cash, is this before? Is this
Yeah, this
before
is way. I think I'm probably about 18 by this point, so we're all very young.
Was it Was it I Love Live?
No, but it's around the same times.
Same I Love Live times, yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Bigger
so
Fish.
we were all going. Nah, it was called Hip Hop Nation.
Okay.
And it used to be every Monday, and I used to go all the time.
Right.
So we all used to go, and that's how like we all met each other and built this community and stuff like that, innit? And then one time I was like to Ruben, bring Cads in it and just let him come and see how it is. And I performed, I got a reload, and then I remember going, all right, do you know what? I'm gonna bring on my brethren. You're just gonna spit. And I made Cads come on stage.
Okay.
And then he just put on a grind beat and he just shelled and he got a reload. But I remember him starting and going, yeah, I'm Cadet. Some of you lot might not know me. You get me? I'm not really known like that anymore. But obviously back in the day, man was the guy, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
But there was people in the crowd like, no, we know you. We know you know them.
Yeah. Cadet.
Like, yeah, he was there like, oh snap, like people really do still remember sort of thing, innit? And
Mm.
when he showed it, he was like, no, I'm coming back next week. And then like
Oh,
every week, Cavs was coming with me, innit? So it was like we was
Okay.
going to that, and he was just there like, nah, maybe this music thing, you get me, maybe it can run. And then
Mm.
he started recording again, started going shows, started doing his thing, started being consistent, and then yeah, Cavs got back into it, man. And that's
Sick.
when we got obviously more closer in it, because obviously we had the same manager, was going all the same places together. You get me?
Right, man. So
And that was
that
there, like,
impacted you a lot then, Mosey's passing, and maybe.
I was in denial that first 24 hours. Dumb in
Mm.
denial. Dumb in denial. Like I was just texting his phone like this, saying a funny joke.
Yeah.
Cause you know, Cadet prank king, prank guy. That
Okay.
guy can prank you mad. He'll tell you he's stranded in Somalia and he'll make you believe him. You'll probably go there to
Okay.
go find him and he's not even there. You know
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
one. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
when I'm seeing the thing and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, this has happened." I'm like, I would know. Shut up, man.
Yeah. It
You get
was
me?
unreal, man.
Fine. He's fine. I'm texting him like, "Wake up, you idiot! Wake up, you idiot! Like this ain't
Yeah.
funny." And then I'm texting him like, "Wake up, man! Someone you've made a joke. This ain't funny. Or someone's hacked your thing." And then it's like, "All right, you're not responding to me, but Cads, when you wake up, like, get me.
Yeah.
Say something to me so I know that it's a joke. So at least if you're doing a show, I can do it with you. You get me? But
Yeah.
you're scaring me right now, innit? And then I'm calling certain man, and then they're like, "Oh, what? No, it must be a joke. Let me try call him." And then they call me back like, "No, he's not picking up." And then it's there like, "Nah, this is real." And then when Grievous called his sister and called me back, that's when I was like, "Yeah, yeah." So, but
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
For
man.
that, man.
Or like sometimes like I still broadcast stuff to him. It's that real.
Mm.
Like I'm not taking him off anything, so it's like I still
Yeah.
follow him on
Yeah.
Twitter. I
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
follow him on Snap, and I still have his number on my broadcast list. You feel me? So I feel like I'm still sending my stuff. Like nothing's changed. You feel me? So
Did you not have music together? Like just
no, it
before?
was meant to record air times.
Okay, but you were
Like
so close that it was just like when.
yeah, it's one of them ones where it's like
Yeah.
I hardly spoke to Cad about music.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
He's
I
talking
can
about dumb
imagine.
stuff like, "Oh, we're going to this party. You coming?"
Yeah.
Or him and CJ are the most spontaneous dons. Like they'll wake up, it'll be like midnight. "Oh, we're gonna go to another city to go and do shisha." Who does that but them two? And then
Yeah. Yeah.
are you
Yeah. Yeah.
coming? I'm like, brother, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Of course I'm not coming. You get me? But they'll go and do that. They're on this adventure thing, innit? Like just stuff like that, man. So it's like, yeah, man.
Yeah. R.I.P. Cadet, man.
That was
So,
our thing.
let me know about what's going on with like new collabs, new stuff. What's going on 2021? Obviously, you put it on your Twitter, Wireless 2020. Obviously,
Yeah.
that no one's going to know Wireless. So, are you on Wireless 2021? What's going on?
No, I done the last wireless. Obviously, it was virtual and you couldn't go. But I done the last one.
Okay, the Wireless thing, but I mean
Yeah.
with the fans, you doing 2021? A lot of people are
Who
doing
knows?
these,
We'll
but
see, man.
this virtual thing, I
The
like
virtual
it.
thing, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it wasn't. You get me? Obviously, I said I was going to do wireless 2020. You know,
Right. Okay.
I said it to Cadet. Funnily enough,
Right. Right.
at
Right.
wireless 218,
Mm.
we was drunk and we took a picture. Before we took that picture, that's the last picture we ever took as well.
Mm.
Before we took the picture, he's gone to me. Watch 219. I'm doing wireless, and he goes, and if I don't do wireless, I give you permission to bang me in the face. And
Mm.
I've gone, all right then. 2020, I'm gonna do wireless, and if I don't do it, I give you permission to bang me in the face.
Mm.
He passed, but he still got booked for that wireless.
Yeah, man.
Corona happened, but I still got booked for my wireless.
Sick.
You
Sick.
feel me?
What was it
So
like? The
I'm good.
virtual one. What was that like?
Ali Pali is a mad venue,
Yeah.
so that was sick. I never been to Ali Pali before, like as a fan, as anything. So it
Yeah.
was sick. The setup was crazy because it's a mad stage. It was set up like a forest. It was crazy, but it's like the stage was shaped like an arrow. So it's like there's cameras, 360 cameras all around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it was kind of like a music video. So it's like I'm performing to the cameras, to the cameras, to the cameras, to the cameras. But when you use the VR headset and the app and stuff, it looks like you're on the stage with me, moving with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So it would kind of feel like you're my hype man. You'd be right next to me. You're
Oh.
following me around. You're following me around the stage.
I think they're really trying to suck us into this virtual thing, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not
But
really.
if I had a crowd, it would have been way better. But next wireless is obviously it's obviously in the cards. It's obviously in like the plans and stuff like that. Like to try and do as many festivals as I can is in the plan. Like no festival is exempt. So it's like I'm just trying to do as much as I can. I just have to be consistent and humble, and you get me. Just work hard.
Where have you peaked so far? Have you peaked? Have you started peaking in the charts yet? Are you in the charts at the moment at all?
iTunes, I was number one.
Okay, sick.
The last thing, the last tape I dropped was number one on iTunes,
Okay,
and that was
sick,
sick.
sick, 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 sick.
I flipping beat Beyonce that day.
Rah. Was that was that UK hip hop or what was
Yeah,
it?
hip hop charts. Yeah,
Hip hop charts, yeah. Sick,
yeah,
sick.
sick still. And
Okay.
then yeah, so number one on iTunes. I need to get into like the official charts next.
Yeah. That's the next thing, yeah. Like top 40 is
that's my next.
calm. Top 40 is a new
Yeah,
Merc. Is a new E class. Top 40 is a new E class.
yeah, it was. You know the ones.
I know. Top 40.
I need to get them ones.
I know when I see man getting excited about top 40, I'm like, yeah, new E class straight.
Trust me.
That's top 40 is E class money. You know, you don't actually have to hit the top 10 to actually be rich from this music thing. A lot of people have got this whole thing.
Don't get me wrong. I want number one, and I will get number one in my life before I leave this earth.
Yeah, no, of course.
But yeah, top 40 will be calm still.
Bruv, a lot of these people, they're hating other people that are top. But you don't need to be like just top 10. If you're top 10 for the rest of your career, you're still nice.
I honestly feel like this year, the people that hate on people with top whatever, most of them can't get into that top anything.
Yeah.
You get me? I remember on Twitter like saying like, yeah, the scene's doing sick right now. This person charted, them. And one girl was like, the UK get gassed over these media accomplishments. I'm like, media accomplishment. Can you get into the charts, young lady? Can you get into top 1,000? No,
Exactly.
So
yeah.
You sit on the side. You get me? Yeah. So I feel like we need to praise each other a bit more, man.
I hear you. I've got to ask you something controversial because that's just what I do. How aware are you about the whole situation with Dutch, man, and this young girl?
Yeah, man's aware still.
I knew you was gonna do that.
I was waiting for it.
All right, cool. You're an artist. You may even want to work with him, or may not. I don't know. So obviously, I know business is business. So, and he hasn't been convicted as that he's done it yet. But
obviously, it's all alleged.
It's all alleged because there's some stuff that Steph has come out and said that obviously messages have been deleted, right? So I'm not gonna kick a brother when he's down. Yeah, I'm not going to do that to Dutch just yet, even though the evidence is very strong. It's looking mad stressful.
The thing is, have you not seen the messages back and forth between him and this 14-year-old girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't seen that part. Okay.
I feel like go and watch that before you make a judgment.
That's a bit mad.
Okay.
Especially how close. You know when they say grooming and obviously this ain't a funny topic, but like grooming and you know, like when young children are like molested in some shape or form. I didn't say he molested her. You know, he said he wished he was in the hot tub with her. But my thing is that all of these things when they happen, there's always people close in the like tight knit in the family, like.
Yeah. I feel like I'm trying to be PC right now as well.
Yeah, you got you got to. No, I hear you. I'm not gonna knock you for being PC.
Thing. I feel like when I saw the initial screenshot and it was where are you? Hot tub, blah 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 blah. And then the comments of nah, this is like a family friend or whatever, it's been taken out of context. From that screenshot, first I thought, oh, that could make sense because it could be like the whole family is doing up hot tub. Or what? Am I rolling? What? You not trying to leave me out? What? Because that's the idea I got from the first one. I didn't see the continuous thread. So when a continuous thread got popped up on my timeline, I've read that, and then it's babes, and that's gonna be us, and come over, and stuff like that. Now that's when it's like
it's frightening.
How can you then? What's the? Because don't get me wrong, it's like I'm very big on. I want to see both sides.
Same.
Like it's an unpopular thing, and I feel like in today's cancel culture, people only need to see one side, and that's what that matters.
Mm.
You're really guilty until you're proven innocent, innit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very big on let me see both sides. If the evidence isn't crystal clear, let me see both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So in the first thing, evidence isn't crystal clear. I kind of want to know both sides. In the come over, this could be us, baby, and all that kind of stuff. That is when I can kind of see both sides. How can you then speak on your side now? Because your side is there. So the questions are going to be asked. Cool. When you told her to come over, what were you talking about? Cool. When you're saying that this could be us, what are you talking about? When you're calling her babes and all that kind of stuff, what is your reasoning for that? If she is that age, and if she is your manager's niece, and if she is, what is the answers for that?
Fam, he said,
And if there is
baby,
no answer for
show
that,
me.
fam. And then if there is no answer for that, then boom, you're guilty, bro. And you got to take your L. That's just that. If there is a logical thing somehow, and it comes out, then bro, you proved everyone wrong, innit? You get me?
I don't believe that.
However,
yeah,
at this stage right now,
it's not looking good.
Much, man. Not a bit. It's a bit much, man. It's a bit much, man. It's a bit much.
It's not good
I
at
don't
all,
know. No, I don't.
I've got a daughter at the end of the day, innit? So
Same. I got 2.
yeah. So if a guy that age ever spoke to my daughter in a way at that age, at any age really, but at that age, I'm going jail, bro. I'm going jail, and that's literally it. You get me? But
So, you know what, as a father, we had this conversation yesterday with Charlie. So if your daughter's 18 years of age and she's linked with a brother that's like 26, 27, yeah, how are you moving? Yeah, man, my G. Certified. I knew it.
You know what it is, yeah?
Because I think the thing is, yeah. You know, go on.
Like, all right, this is my unpopular opinion, yeah? The whole age system in this country, I feel like in most countries, is backwards. The reason why I say it's backwards is because so you can have sex at 16, but you can't drink, vote, or do a few other stuff, yeah? But so you're telling me a 16-year-old's mind is mature enough and works well enough and advanced enough to know whether they're able to have sex, which is an act that could change their whole life, because if they have a child, they're going to procreate and they're going to be, that's a whole next thing, yeah? So you're telling me a 16-year-old is legally of sound mind to make that decision, but they can't make a decision on whether to drink alcohol or not, or whether to vote, all that kind of stuff. That already doesn't make sense. Cool. Your mind stops developing at 25. Yeah?
Actually, that's been proven to be wrong now.
That's even wrong now. So it was 25, and it's even wrong now, yeah?
So what is it now then?
No, your brain is always continuously evolving and developing. It's just at a slower rate.
So I have a chance then. I have a chance. Hey.
so like before it was like at 25 is when like you're a full sound, you get me, you get everything.
Yeah.
So cool. Really and truly, if at 25 from 18 you've got all that growing to do, shouldn't be from 16, that's 9 years of growing technically.
Yeah.
18 shouldn't have been the cap. 21 should be the cap, because it's in the middle, if we're going to do it based on that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
what for? What the legal age to have sex? Are you saying?
No, like 20. Legal age to like.
Yeah, man, straight. I'm down for that, man. Like, tell the kids until 21.
Because deep it, it's like this as well. Also, as well, it's like cool. So you can be 18 with OnlyFans and have any man in the world sexualize you. But if you're 18 and seeing someone of 26, it's wrong. It contradicts itself in so much different ways. It's mad.
Crazy. I don't think it's wrong to be 18 and dating somebody that's 25, because as far as I think in most cases you're going to find that there's a big difference in their maturity levels, and I think that's when it becomes an issue for them in their relationship.
Yeah.
But actually, an 18-year-old is technically a consensual adult, right? From like you said, from 16 they are consensual. Right?
Yeah.
But you're 18 years old, and my argument is that I have so many friends, and even myself, who moved out of their houses from very young, right? And you had to mature. So, for example, speaking about myself, I moved out of my house at about I don't know, maybe 16, 17, I was in and out of my mum's house. I wasn't really there. Working 3 jobs. I had, my first car. I had like everything I was doing for myself by myself at this point. Do you know what I mean? Eventually, when I moved out and then had a child and got with who is now my fiance today, it's like my friendship groups had to change. Because a lot of my friends were still on things that I was on when I was 14. I'm not gonna lie, I'm the youngest of 3 siblings, and when it comes to like going out clubbing and whatever, I was 14 years old going out clubbing. I was 13 years old going out clubbing with my sister and my cousins because I looked older than my age. Do you see what I'm saying? So my life experiences have been completely different to somebody who hasn't been who didn't move out of their house so young or didn't have those same experiences as me. Do you know what I mean? My responsibilities were different. When my friends were like, "Oh, let's go Malaga, let's go on holiday, let's go this, let's go that," I'm like, "No, I've got a job, I've got bills to pay, I've got rent, I've got a child, I've got nursery fees, no, are you mad? I can't do them things." But at the same time, I was 19, 20 when I had my child. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me, I think it depends on your life experiences. And I don't think, well, my screen's frozen. I don't think you can paint everybody with the same brush. I understand the concerns. I fully do get it because there's an issue when the maturity levels are completely off and somebody is easily manipulated when they are, quite immature and may not know the signs to see that. But I think if you have a good support network around you and actually you can see for yourself and the people around you it's a match, then I don't think it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Because
that is right.
If someone goes to prison at the age of 17, when they come out at 25, they have not had any life experience other than what they've learned inside of prison. So when they come out, there's going to be a lot more that this 18-year-old knows that he doesn't know, or that you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
so
like
always exceptions to the rule, but
I feel like there is exceptions. I feel like the only reason why I said I'm 21 as well, because I was having a debate about this with someone as well, was I feel like at 18 you leave college to go university. Essentially, and I'm just saying on like a general thing, essentially like when you leave to go university, you then leave your house to go to whatever university that is and you live there, and then you spend the next 3 years having to deal with things like education and working life and money management all without your parents. And in that stage, you kind of learn to be an adult because you have to grow up. So obviously some people still have their parents bailing them out or whatever it is, will still have a certain support network, but you still have a bit of it's like you're still going to grow up in that sense of learning these things. And I feel like by the time you finish uni, you're going to be 21, like just as a general thing. And then I feel like your mind's a bit more there, innit? But you're right. Every case is different because you could be 18 and be as mature as a 30-year-old. There's 30-year-olds that are as mature as 18-year-olds. So it's one of those ones where it's like, it's a techie one, innit? But I just feel like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, cool. An 18-year-old could date a 26-year-old. I just feel like, as a whole, as a general thing, if she's 18, she just came from being 17. I can't lie, she was a youth like a couple weeks ago. You get me? I feel like it's very hard to just skip from one level of maturity to another in the space of one academic year. You feel me? So I feel like
unless she's already had years of growing.
Of course. It's like in certain cases, like your case, you got thrown in the deep end and you learned quick. I feel like not everyone. Alright, like for example, when I saw the DMs of him and the young rapper girl,
from what is it, Gaslighties?
No. That was one as well. But
are you talking about T Zandos?
Yeah,
a lot.
That's for me. That's stress, you know.
I feel like a situation like that, in terms of her wording, would, to me, and this is my opinion, would to me show a certain level of immaturity. Stuff like,
is that the one where she was saying, I'm
gonna marry you, I'm gonna marry you. I'm drunk right now. You know, I said I'd look after your son and your dog.
Like, deep it, yeah. If at 18, she was so big on saying, "I live alone. I'm a grown woman. I'm a big woman." At 18, that's the kind of stuff. The immaturity kicks in, and you want to profess it so much to show you're grown, you're and I feel like that's when, to me, that's a sign. You get me? I've got bare sisters. That's a sign. Like, you get me? I'm around women enough to know she was talking to her older boy and was trying to impress that older boy by steaming older than she is. You feel me?
Right.
And I feel like that kind of stuff is where, as an older person, you need to kind of gauge it as, nah, we're not the same there. We're not the same there.
Yeah,
You get me?
I don't respect the entertainment, man. But it is what it
And
is. So.
yeah, I feel like you just got a clock. We're not the same there, and maybe we're not. If she was maybe a lot more mature or like an old soul in a young body, not saying it's still cool, but there's logic behind to why. Oh, do you know what?
Man said there's an exception to the rule.
No, I'm saying that it's not an exception, but I'm saying like logically, I can see. Okay, he was talking to her. She's talking like they're the same age. Like
Yeah.
unless she said her age, you would never know. But
Yeah.
if in a convo, I can see.
Nah, the voice notes can show you that she's
Mad.
young, fam.
Immature. Yeah.
You can see and hear it so clearly, bro. It's kind of like, yeah, bro. Like you was never gonna get out of this easily. You get
What's
me?
mad? Is that a mad year? Is that a mad year?
And what's even so mad is, I just see a trailer. As before I came on this thing, I see a trailer of her new thing.
With him in the thing, in it, in the yeah, bruv. And I was like,
Can't
wow,
lie.
is she?
Well done to her, innit? Collect that bag by all means, young lady.
Bro,
You know them
she's
ones?
kind of
Collect
left
your
him
bag,
in.
man.
She's left him in the gutter now. It's like,
Collect your bag. Listen, in this music team, no one's your brethren, man.
wow.
No one's your brethren.
Who is that?
T Zandos. She's got a trailer for a video, and that
You put
trailer.
my man in the video, like
Yeah, she does
he's
all
in
these
the
little.
background.
She does all these little signs and
Yeah, all these little things.
yeah.
To do with him in the
You
video.
know what I
She
mean?
knows what she's doing because
She knows.
everyone's
Yeah.
not gonna be like, oh.
That's what I'm
She's
saying. But
gonna
I
talk
wonder
about
if
it.
that was a G move by the guys
You
at the
know
top.
you know who's a G move by, man.
I know, yeah. All right, cool. I'm glad you know. I'm
You
glad.
know who's behind her. You know who's behind her.
I'm glad I'm not on my own. I felt like that this whole Tizander situation was a real chess move by them brothers there. I think they would have just told. She would have told them.
I feel like
Yeah,
the guys
that's
looking after her.
yeah,
Like
that's
big,
that's
like you get
that's
me. The big homies are looking after her. They're
yeah.
not dumb. They're OGs in this thing as well.
That
So it's like they know what they're doing. They're gonna monetize from it.
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not her in the wrong.
No, she's not. She's not.
She has nothing. She has nothing to be ashamed of. She has nothing to be embarrassed about.
Nope.
She has nothing to. All she is a young girl that liked a guy and was
That's
talking
it.
to the guy that she found attractive and done whatever she done. End of the day, she didn't do anything illegal. She didn't do anything unethical.
No. There's nothing wrong with Tizander. Tizander's even been on the show. So shout out to Tizander.
So,
Come back and
exactly.
talk to us about it.
So if she's gonna go and secure some peace from a situation that she's got thrown into, because she didn't ask to be put in that situation, she got thrown into it.
Okay.
Bro, make your money. Like, if I'm gonna go through some hardship, yes, I want more for it. You get me? I want my reparations. You know
That's
what I
it. Get that money.
Listen, Auntie, secure that bag.
Go and secure it, young girl. Go and secure
That
it.
bag ain't gonna pay for itself.
Trust me.
That Birkin bag ain't gonna pay for itself.
Trust me.
No.
So, before we wrap it up, man, Potential, the new single. What's the feedback on the streets? How's it going out there for you at the moment?
Calm. Like Vivo's pushing it. It got playlisted on Spotify yesterday. Yeah, we're just building. The video's doing numbers, so calm.
So, what's man to expect? What's there to expect in the new year?
Got another EP coming out on the 11th.
Okay.
So that's 3 EPs for the year. After that, they're not getting any more bodies of work for the next till 2022.
Okay. What are you gonna do? Just drop singles?
Yeah, January I said I'm not consistent. That's what everyone was saying. I said, cool, you're not gonna get 3 tapes and bare videos. They got 3 tapes, they got 8 videos, they got a widest performance, they got an LS collab. I've done what I said I was gonna do, innit? I've done everything I said I was gonna do. Now, man's gonna do what I want now. So it's just singles. I'm still gonna be consistent, but it's just singles. I feel like tapes are it's pressure. And I'm honest and humble with myself. I'm not crazy in demand. I feel like me dropping so much tapes, a lot of it is just going under the cracks.
Yeah.
Slept on. I don't like my content being slept on because I work damn hard on my content. Even though it's easy for me, I still work hard on it. So it's like, I don't want that no more. I just want single. There'll be collabs, there'll be whatever. You get me? So
cool.
Yeah, man. Active.
Charlie, you got any questions?
Do you know what? I was gonna ask, this is on the topic of tape or album or project, yeah. I know like people have their reasons for why they like something to be called a tape as opposed to an album. So yeah, how comes with how far you've come, it's still a mixtape for you and it's not an album? What is the deciding factor that would tip that over into an album?
For me, I don't really mix it. I do EPs. So I do like short bodies of work. So like 6 songs, 4 songs, 5 songs, whatever it is. I do that because I feel like an album is a big catalogue of music, which is of a certain standard. I feel like mixtapes are like, I could do covers and put on a mixtape. EPs are like the one before the album, if that makes sense. So I feel like right now I'm still hovering like more than a mixtape, but less than an album. You feel me? And I feel like I'm just hovering there for now. But I feel like the next stage would be an album.
What type of project is that going to be? Is that going to be like a grime or is it going to be a rap type of project? What's it going to be?
It will be wherever I wake up and feel to make that day. I feel like being like a jack of all trades is a bit mad because some people tell me I'm a grime MC, some people tell me I'm a rapper, some people say I do drill, some people say all these things.
Yeah, you're quite cold on drill, to be fair. Quite cold.
So it's like very conflicting. Some people only want me to do grime. Some people say I shouldn't do drill. Some people like when I just rap, like rap. So it's like, it's hard for me because I have so much different fans. I don't know what to decipher from to go with. But I'm a grime kid. That's how I started.
Yeah.
That's my go-to. Those tempos, those things, my go-to. I glide on them. That's my thing. So it's like, that's always going to be the main thing for me. But I will always do other stuff. So if I had an album, there'll be a bit of everything.
Okay.
If I wanted to do Bangra, I'll do Bangra. No one can tell me anything.
I hear you.
Literally one of those people. So
I want to see a video. I want to see a video of you in Ghana, man. No doubt.
I wanted to do that so badly last Christmas, but yeah, it was long. I was seeing 2 grand flights. I was like, yeah, you're mad.
Now you got that, man. I'm #1 in the iTunes, beating Beyonce.
Nah, man. I'm broke. I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
Hey, bruv, it's not cool to claim brokenness. Don't do it. Especially don't do it.
Act broke, stay rich, man.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, my guy. All right, well, guys, this is it. Kaniva has decided. Kaniva.
Jeez.
Bloody
do you know what's so funny? We had this conversation.
I'm sending for Isaac on the next thing. The next one. I'm sending for him. He's next. He's next on my list to send for.
Hey.
Kaniva, he's like,
Posty got it. Joey's got it.
You know what? Don't get twisted. Man can send back. I don't mind a bit of clout.
Listen.
Listen, yeah. Don't get it twisted about the pen game. I'm waiting for one of you rappers to make a mistake. Make a mistake. Let one of you rappers make a mistake. Let one of you rappers make a mistake.
Can you stop sending, please?
This is to the world. This is not to my guy, but this is to the world. This is to the world. Let any of you not make a mistake.
Oh my days!
Let it be known.
The pen and paper,
Let it be known.
Listen, I don't want any problems.
No, I'm kidding, man.
No,
but thanks for coming down, man. I mean, it's been a hot minute.
Always love, man.
We'll catch up with you soon, man. This is how I'm doing this thing. I'm doing it live and direct. Let the people see what's going on. Trying to move forward with this new world that we're entering. So,
trust me, man. Virtual things, but I think it'll ease up a bit next year.
Hopefully.
Right. Well, thanks for coming and gracing us so early in the morning.
Like, comment, subscribe, check out Potential.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. All right, people. Bless.
Peace.